Let's get some reporting now from the epicenter of the surge of migrants at the southern border. NBC News Now correspondent Dasha Burns joins us from McAllen, Texas, where busloads of migrants are dropped off by Customs and Border Protection. Dasha, tell us more about this process and then what happens once migrants are left in the city. How do they respond?
Hey, Savannah, good morning. So we saw this happen here yesterday morning, actually right about this time. So we're expecting this to happen again in the next hour or so. A CBP bus comes here to downtown McAllen and drops off migrants right here. Then they file into those white tents across the street there where they get tested for COVID. Now, those tents were set up by the city of McAllen, but the folks doing the testing are volunteers. Once that process is finished, those who have tested negative are then released. Either they go to the bus station over here and hop on a bus or go to the airport if they have a destination, or they file to this street corner here, where on the corner you've got Catholic Charities, which is Sister Norma's organization. They take these folks in, they feed them, they give them shelter, and if they are able to, they help them get a bus ticket, get a plane ticket, figure out the next step in the journey. We saw yesterday a lot of young parents with young children. I want you to hear from the McAllen mayor about this, because this is something that they've seen several times before. The Mayor Darling, actually has been here since 2013 as mayor. He saw the surge in 2014, in 2019, and now again. Take a listen.
It's kind of a similar pattern. You know, first off, we had a trickle, and then we had great waves coming over, and then we had finger pointing in Washington, and then we have everybody coming down, and the Republicans going on the gunboats and going where Border Patrol is, the Democrats going to where all the detention centers are.
And that's happened under Democrat and Republican administrations.
Yeah. And a lot of the same politicians.
Yeah.
And then they have press conferences here, and you guys do all that, and then they go to Washington and don't talk to each other.
Frustration there with the border blame game, and he also feels like the towns like McAllen, they're not heard enough in Washington by either party. Savannah.
Dasha, you just mentioned Sister Norma, and I think that just illustrates the point that this migrant crisis isn't only being responded to by the Department of Homeland Security. Tell us about these volunteers you've spoken with.
Yeah, Sister Norma is an icon around here. She has been doing this for a very, very long time. She knows intimately what the folks here are facing, why they are coming to this country. And I asked her about what the difference is this time around, because she really has seen it all. And she tells me, really, there's not a whole lot that's new. She says different administrations, different rhetoric, but both she and the mayor told me that rhetoric does have an impact here. Take a listen to what she had to say on that.
Well, they need to insist in making sure that message is loud and clear. I think that, no, they are seeing families enter the country and remain in the United States. Now, yes, I think so. But it also played a role when our previous president came into office, and it was encouraged to come before he came into office because he was going to be tougher and harsher, and this was the best time to come. Or because the wall is going up and we must go because we won't be able to do it after the wall is up.
Bottom line here, Savannah, folks here are sick of the politics. They want people to come together and find solutions because resources are strained as folks here are dealing with this surge. Savannah.
Dasha Burns with an in-depth look at what's going on the ground. Thank you so much.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.